on those?
Yes.
But maybe we'll wait for the slump.
No, we're
We're already going?
Yeah.
How long have I been napping and you gotta like let me know?
No, I just did it.
Okay.
I just did it.
Oh.
So we just
Okay,
went
so
live.
roll call. Here we are, this is it.
Okay, here I am, Angie Ryan, I'm here.
Barbara Harrison here. We're starting. There you go. Now you gotta say you're here. Say your name.
President Jim Blackman.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, there you go. We are officially started. Now. These are the ones I found that I couldn't give you last week. Here are their names, and here are quick photos.
So we need to,
I was just gonna hand you this so you had, it, so I didn't forget to give it to him.
okay, I just don't wanna miss anything here.
I had gotten this
You
one.
did already get that one?
This guy was one of my father's best friends.
Okay, and now when I saw you had the AI, but unless I have some communication.
Yeah.
There's no way for me
I've
to know
never
if we're
bring
looking
you-
to the same thing.
I've done an updated
Oh,
list.
all right,
I will email that to you.
okay. That huge book you're gonna email to me?
No, not that, just
'Cause
the
I think you
list.
have everybody here that I'm trying to give you.
I have put it, I have put it on
Yeah,
an Excel spreadsheet.
I didn't know if you had
now.
that guy.
Um,
So maybe I lucked out in some of this you don't have.
I don't know that I do have him.
Okay,
I've looked at so many this week, I can tell.
oh yeah, I did it.
Okay, good.
But I had one question for you. So if they're on active duty, but they die on leave,
Yeah, I know there was a guy who came back here on leave and was hit by a car.
there's another guy who came back here and drowned.
Yeah, I know that one too.
Right.
We, in the discussion I had with Betty King, we decided if they were,
On duty,
if they were, yeah, no matter how they died,
they go in.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm with that. And I like that you're using the originals, because I don't think he knows that. I think he'll be through.
oh yeah, I hadn't
Because he
told him
asked me
yet,
to
I hadn't sent it
Tell
to him
him,
yet.
because he'll be so happy.
Okay,
Because that was my job to push that.
okay.
Yeah. And so I went, I did my job. I didn't
But
have to
on the
push it.
banners, I'm not doing that on the banners.
No, absolutely. Yeah, totally agree with that.
The banners are going to look nice.
I agree.
You
You
think
can
we're so
see,
excited about, so excited.
Oh, good.
you should send out one, of your AIs to all, everybody. They can't, it looks beautiful. I saw two more, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
You should just pick
One
one.
of them that we got was of Hill Harrell, whose great niece is one of my best friends, Lucy Gray. And I sent it to her
Okay.
as the nearest member of the family around,
And this is-
and she was very taken with it because
they came out.
we grew up with that picture hanging on the wall in her house right when you came in the door.
Right.
Photograph, and this looks like Hill to the life. And they actually look like they're alive. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It looks like he can just jump right out of the screen.
Wow.
It really came out nice. I think that one that he showed you was nice. These are all nice. So, because I think I saw two or three.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were nice. Yeah, so you should pick one and send it out to everybody so they can see.
okay.
Oh, that's great. So did you get Jerry's email that I sent to you?
I didn't,
You didn't get it, right?
No.
You haven't sent it to me? Okay. I told him already. So, that's why I sent it to you. My whole household, came down
I've got
With
some good
illness
stuff right now.
prior to Thanksgiving, all through Thanksgiving and after, so that took up most of my time. Yes, so Jerry emailed me, so I forwarded it to you today in response to your email to me. Where March 17th, the BGCC Civic Center can host the community band concert.
They can,
They can. It's
yes.
the only date they have open.
Then we need to lock that date in. Are we at that part yet on this?
No, I just wanted to make sure that I don't get past that, because I don't know if
Okay.
Jerry's coming or not.
Okay.
All right, so I have not approved the minutes yet.
I was not here, so it's not appropriate for me to move the approval. of
No,
minutes to you all.
no, yeah, can only two of us do
Yeah,
that?
yeah, either you or Angie, Ms. Ryan. Yeah. You all, you both, one of you would have to approve the minutes, because yes, you were here.
Right.
So on the agenda, it says approval of minutes from prior meeting,
Right,
and it's got review corrections noted at last meeting,
yeah,
Thursday, November 13th.
I used your email you sent out with your corrections as a reference,
Oh,
and
okay,
answered the questions you did not
All right.
have stated. I filled in the blanks. This is your.
but the last meeting, the prior meeting from today is November 20, not November 13th.
Yeah, so what I'm referencing in the agenda is just for us to approve these meeting minutes from the last meeting, because the last part of the last meeting, we spent time making corrections to the minutes prior.
Yep.
So we're saying if we approve the minutes from this meeting, we're also go ahead and approve the corrections
The corrections
Noted.
that were done.
that were noted in that meeting, the prior meeting. Yeah,
And we made all those corrections.
yeah,
That-
we made all those corrections in the meeting, the prior meeting, the November 20th meeting.
Mhm. I think everything looks good.
I think everything looks good. I mean, it's not terrible.
So I make a motion that we approve the minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I second the motion.
Want to go vote to approve?
They moving second.
Wait,
Yeah,
just
vote.
say- I knew you just did that.
You
Yep.
made the motions and seconded the motion, but you had to vote.
Gotta move
the motion.
Okay, I vote, let's vote on passing the minutes.
All those in favor?
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, sorry.
Not
All
opposed.
right, so you're gonna do the voting for it after.
Yeah. Now I think we're at the McGregor Hall section.
Yes.
Okay.
So we don't have anybody here to update us on that.
Nope.
Has he been in contact with anybody?
Jerry's the only one who wrote me
Okay,
last 2 weeks.
okay.
And I saw that your email that you haven't heard that response yet.
Mm-mm.
So we have no one to talk to on the banners, the mural. Is Tim coming? Tim Hall?
No, yeah.
Did you have the meeting with Tim Hall?
No, he was sick when we scheduled the first one, and then he had to fill in as principal at STEM school when we scheduled the second meeting.
Okay.
So we have one scheduled for the 11th.
I don't think we can talk really more about the mural.
No, I already went
Somebody,
down.
yeah.
I went down to banners and then that's why I was
Right,
asking. I'm not sure if I'm talking about the right thing or not.
So we're on number 5.
Yep.
Vance.
So, and on the funding, status of, it should be Pope Foundation, P-O-P-E, instead of Pope. And, we have received official notification that we received full funding.
Okay, yep. Pope Foundation. And it looks like Kendrick just walked in.
Okay.
So he'll
Okay,
step in
great.
here in a minute.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even flip the page. There you go. See poking it.
Yep. I guess I can also. How you doing?
So we're on the street banners right now.
Yep.
And so I know on the map, that you gave me, there were 61 or 64 poles. But can't we, if we add additional brackets, put them on some other poles?
So, we gotta get permission, so I need to know, are we going with so a lot of stuff I've been working on these brackets, but something like that. We gotta ask permission from the power company to put it on their poles. Christie in Public Works, is looking in to see if we can double up. Also, they haven't got an answer back yet. Usually, and Christie basically telling me, we probably can find poles and double up, but you gotta realize it gotta be a certain height over the sidewalk, because Garnet is a state road, it can't be out, you gotta be in.
Okay.
Yes.
If we can't do it, we can't fan it, it's gotta be, just a pole, they gotta be over the sidewalk, at least 6 feet high. 6 to 8 feet high.
Wow, how tall is the pole and how tall are the banners?
What was the length of the banner?
6.
40 inches, I'm guessing.
So 3 feet, 3.5 feet, 3.5 feet. So, and so it's one of those situations where we have to decide, that's why I'm trying to push it, because now I found out, once digging into the banner situation, they didn't buy them from that vendor, they bought them from Amazon, which is a lot more.
Oh,
They bought which banners?
The brackets.
The brackets.
It was funny because after doing research, just so I know, I was like, this don't sound right. The police chief bought the banners, because everybody was ordering, is a whole kit. So what we was looking at when they gave us was the actual brackets, but not the whole kit, with bolt around and tighten up. So this is what the chief, the brackets we got downtown, the chief bought. So I was like, oh, who bought them? He like, well, I said, did you buy these? He said, no, we went straight to Amazon because that only gave you the post and the pole up. It didn't have the actual brackets. So it's running $57 a piece
$57
for the bracket set.
so am I mistaken, but those are just those claims? Those are just claims?
All I'm trying to tell you is I'm not gonna modify nothing they already have on there. I would suggest because,
No, I'm not asking you,
Yeah,
Mike, but we're
but I
behind.
don't know. But I'm pretty sure if it's not a kit where everything going together, the city's not gonna put it up. I'm almost certain. That's why I think that we had I remember about 5-6 years ago, we had damaged brackets, and it was arguing on who was gonna pay for them because DDC didn't have any money. And the chief like, look, I get out my answer to folks, because we gotta get these banners up because we had saved it.
Right.
And again, I just need to, and you might depend on the election, that's why they gave you the map,
Say that price again?
57. It's $56.99. They haven't been stocked,
And they were purchased from Amazon.
and we purchased from Amazon. That's why I wanted that email, please send
And that's
me
a
a group
kit.
email, so yes, because I can send you all the stuff, I meant to send you, I meant to text you, but I couldn't.
That's me.
Yeah, I took my coat off already.
Yeah.
It's a little warm in here. You can open it, don't you?
Yeah, I'll be good.
Got a little better in here.
So there's things that we've got to figure out with them.
Well, 56 times 60 is $3,360. Well, I think our grant funding will cover that.
That's fine, I just said, we probably did, what,
So, but here's the thing, I don't like the idea of doubling them up. I want them, and if we need to get involved with Duke Power, I'm perfectly willing to get involved with Duke Power.
well, we probably need to go ahead and try to set the meeting up now. I'll get Chrissy, because she's over, Chris get involved. The reason why, I don't even think they got that many poles. Where do you wanna put them?
Then, did you
Um,
count the poles?
Hmm?
Did you count the poles when you figured out the street names?
No, all I did was,
So,
I'm thinking of Chestnut Street, you're only thinking Garden.
yeah, and that's what we said, we probably have to, but we gotta sit there and make sure the bracket, the poles, they got, some of, the brackets they got is for the metal poles. All the poles are metal. So it's one of those situations, we really have to go sit there and be like, okay,
Inventory the poles.
I have no problem helping with that.
yeah, I mean,
My husband.
shit, I'm pretty sure, if you just tell me where locations you like to put things in, what roadways, I'm 99% sure that street maintenance know what poles on those roads.
Okay.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I just need to know, and that's something you can purchase instead of going through us, but, because Chief said he just went,
Can you send us that Amazon?
Yeah, that's what-
'Cause I think you can forward that.
yeah, I can forward it.
Okay,
Yeah, but I'm gonna forward you. I'm gonna
Me?
have it.
or her.
Don't say, I'm gonna remember I have it, sorry, Mr. Tim. Like, he was supposed to do an email, I will put it in the email, then we said we will correspond email, I'm not on that email.
Oh, you're not on that.
I need to put it in
Okay.
the email.
Well, I've got an email that I've gotten written that I'm gonna send talking about these promo items we wanna buy. I'll copy you on that email and that'll start a chain for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be copying you on that.
My email. I use my email for everything. It's kind of got my name in it. Works that way. Works good. Okay. All right.
Because the banners are like one of our main
Yeah.
projects that we're doing, so we want to make sure that we have everything that we need to make that happen, right?
Yeah, and I don't mean to be, chuffed about this, but here's the thing. And you can tell, both of you can tell the city and the county. There is an awful lot of work involved on my part, in doing the research, writing up these biographies, getting the memorial. I've obtained funding for the stand and the memorial book. I've obtained all the funding to produce the banners. I've obtained funding for the brackets. I'm gonna produce those. I'm gonna produce whatever the total number of banners that it's up to 125. It's gonna be up to the city and county to deploy them on those poles. I think it would be very unpopular with the public in general to know that these banners were sitting there ready to be deployed and the city and the county couldn't get their act together to get them up there.
Well, I'm not gonna say they didn't get their act together, but they're not our poles.
Well, I'm irritated about this in the
So that's why I'm
extreme.
asking for the
And,
laws.
and if I'm going to devote my time to producing these, which I am going to do, someone can find the ability to get them up on poles, and I'm not gonna have anything further to do with that. I will produce the poles, I will see that the funding is available, for the banners and for at least, probably most of the funding for the brackets. And I'm counting on the city and county to figure out how to get that done.
You good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
And that's not your fault, I'm not having.
He's just meant.
You're the
I
messenger.
get it, I'm the messenger.
You're the
But still, it's one of those things, the more I dig and talk to people about what's going on,
Right.
I reported some wrong information earlier about what they gave me, and it wasn't true, and I'm like, this don't look right. So I actually went deeper and like, hello, what is right there? It's like, oh, the chief ordered, we need to talk to the chief.
Right.
He's like, yeah, so that's what I'm sitting the link. So, where he bought it from, so I can see. And it's one of those situations where I'm just have to get with Chrissy. I'm gonna get paid to get with Chrissy and be like, look. But that's the information I found out, it can't be out, it gotta be in.
So we're looking at Garnet Street and Chestnut Street. Is that correct?
And Garner,
They're enough to go on both of them. So
Okay.
they're only, well, we'll have up to 125.
You have your map on?
I don't have,
You have
And
your
the
map?
map had 61 or 64,
Yeah.
which mean that, and that's all the map of.
I think it was all
ones on Garden
downtown
Street.
though.
Yeah. Oh, you think that's all of downtown?
So for some reason, I want to say that might be just all of downtown on Garden Street. But let me-
It looked like a large number for just Garden.
But you, if you walk down and you going from, CarMax or Automax, going straight down, it's, I'm talking, it's going all the way down to probably Danton.
so
So,
what about Dabney Drive? Would we consider Dabney Drive as well?
I don't think so. I think the central business district is really pretty.
so I'll find out from, I'll find out how many poles that would hold these certain brackets.
right, because Gardner, you said is a state street, and you have to face in it. So what's Chestnut?
Well, it's US 1. Garnet Street is
Right.
US 1.
Right,
It's a federal highway.
oh, wait, okay, so he said state.
But it's government state,
Okay, there you go.
but still, that's a little limitation. But I will find out how many poles.
Wouldn't Tracy have that information, Tracy Madigan? Would she have information about that? Because they put up banners for,
But that's what the 61 came from.
yeah,
The 63, right?
64.
64 came from.
okay. Yeah, just ask, streets.
And they're just on Garnet, or no?
The 60.
And some on Breckenridge Street, because we have events there. Maybe some on Montgomery, but I'm gonna find out.
So Chestnut Street, we could actually have 2 on 1 pole, although he would like to have 1 on 1 pole. And does Chestnut have the same rule, 6 feet off the ground?
But again, I'm just telling you what I
I
would
would
never.
think they would have to be at least 6.
6
You
feet
still
off the
have
ground.
6
That
feet.
sounds, I'd be surprised if you could get away with less than that.
Well, Chestnut's the same type of road that Garnet is.
But no, it's a city, Chestnut is a city road.
Yep, city road.
It's a city road, but we gotta follow the light pole guideline. Still, we don't own the light pole.
We don't know the
We got
actual light
city
pole
guidelines and,
So will you be able to find that stuff out for us, or should?
Yeah, I'm gonna find out now.
Okay.
Don't go to the street, man. Go with that.
All right,
yeah, city guidelines and Duke Power guidelines that we have to do, right?
we only have the authorization for 64 poles. With Duke, we have to ask for the addition.
But they gave the permission for the first 60 zone.
64.
Give me 1 second.
Now it's somebody else that go to Duke and set up an appointment and request.
Thank you, sir.
He's got at least 125, or up to.
It's probably a matter of formality, I don't see where Duke is going to not allow that.
Right, but he's making it seem like it's a, you gotta set up an appointment. He's like, I think he said, well, we have to set up that appointment now, we gotta start.
Okay, yes, talk to somebody from Duke Energy.
Yeah, somebody has to set up an appointment. I don't know who's gonna set it up, but somebody has to set up the appointment so that we can request the additional pole usage. We only have 64.
We'll work together on that.
Okay.
Between me and Kendrick, we'll talk to
I just don't wanna
them.
dump too much on them and then,
Well, with a lot of that, yeah, it's gonna be we'll work together on, because it's being in the
Thank
city
you.
limits.
thank you.
Yeah.
See, Ted? They're gonna work together on it. We want you to be happy. Happy.
We have a contact person with Duke anyway, because you've done it.
Elizabeth Townsend,
Look
yeah.
at that, he's gonna have a job written on the end of the minutes. And Kendrick will work together,
Yeah, we'll work together on that.
we'll work together on the polls.
Quick question. And that's why I think,
Happy Tim, big smile, there we go. We can't really do anything under retractable banners because you have your December 11th meeting.
And it says here that the rotation plan, it's got schools, city
Schools
hall.
Hall,
Yeah, I got it.
because even McGregor Hall said that they would do it, library. I mean, you may be able to expand outside of that.
And we did, I mean, we let, Mark know about this meeting tonight, Mark. I mean, he was aware when we were in here.
Mhm.
I think we discussed it when we were meeting every,
Yeah.
Thursday except for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But he said he was gonna bring it to the board.
I don't recall when they were having a meeting.
I don't know if he said, I don't think he actually said, I mean, I can watch the video with him.
I don't recall.
I don't think
the time.
he didn't, I don't recall him actually stating a time.
Mm-mm.
And you gave everybody a copy of
Everybody has a copy of the
the
Email.
meeting,
Yeah, I supplied, everybody should have a copy of email I sent to the state talking about, asking about promotional materials, and the promotional material, I believe the committee, at our last meeting, we spoke about using the money, the $10,000 to go towards buying promotional items, balls, pens, flags, with
Things to
American
hand out,
250.
right.
Yeah, to hand out
Right.
at the July 4th. And so the email I provided everybody with is the correspondence I got back from the state. So they don't have any promotional items that they can
Nope.
give us. And that, so, but they did give me the contact information for their provider who created it.
Mhm.
And so I'm in communication with them now. They're going to give me the quote. They did provide some, I guess, promo. I guess they little digital copies of promos that you can look at to see what the dimensions are and all that. And I have an email that I've already got drafted that'll go to you all with that information that I got from her. And then I guess from there, we can decide on how many we want to get when it comes to promotion. We want 500 of this, 500 of that, 100 of this. We can talk about how much that's going to cost. And also in that email, it talks about the budget. We have to put the template together, outlining that template, what we're going to do,
Yes.
provide a narrative for what the money's going to be spent for. And then we have to submit that to Dan Bras with the state. And then that once that's submitted and approved, they'll release the funds.
Okay.
And that's
That
all.
budget is something we definitely
Yeah.
have got to sit down and do.
Yeah. So
right,
we got
problem
the
is we
budget
don't actually, that's what we have to figure out. Where are we gonna spend the money? We don't know what McGregor Hall's gonna need yet. We don't know, you're gonna need any extra money.
I don't think I need any extra money.
You don't think you need?
No.
We don't know what McGregor Hall's gonna be. We don't know if the rotating banners, they're gonna need any money. They're not gonna need any money. You got banner 1 project, banner 2 project. Again, we're back on
Banner two
McGregor Hall.
project, the retractable banners is being funded by
Right, that's right.
library
Right, the
foundation.
library.
So the banners are not,
We, banners, we don't have to touch the 10,000 for the
so
banner.
the 10,000 is still there for the Greater Hall.
Right, now, does the March 17th, the concert band, does that require any money?
Oh, okay.
We
Well,
don't-
is
we
there-
don't- We don't know.
Is there
What
a
about
cost to rent?
Juneteenth? Did any funds need to go towards that? He was talking about doing a whole month.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You don't need any money for anything.
Because I'm combining my Juneteenth event, since we're doing 250 with 4th of July, I'm combining my Juneteenth event month funds and my July 4th fund for Juneteenth.
Okay,
So I'm fine.
all right. So we don't have to do it, so then we're just down to McGregor Hall and supplying lots of memorabilia.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess the only two things are March 17th, is there going to be a cost to rent the
Right.
Vance Granville's facility?
Right,
McGregor Hall, there's going to be a cost to rent their facility, and then promotional materials.
Mhm.
so we still can't do the budget until we hear from McGregor Hall.
Yeah, but we can, I would advise, we probably could put something tentatively together.
Exactly.
He was saying, Mark was saying that we might be able to just get that McGregor Hall for no cost.
I know, I didn't see that in the minutes.
Yeah, but,
I didn't see that in the minutes, I'm like, all right.
yeah, so,
He is definitely gonna try.
But he has to approach the
Yeah,
board.
but he has to
He's gonna
approach the
push
board.
for the lowest, if not free amount.
Yeah, the free.
amount.
so,
But we don't know when the board meets.
exactly.
And with the mural, with the, supplies that will cost for the mural to be done, paint and brushes and things like that.
Yes.
And the students that actually win, do they need anything?
Yeah.
They're gonna have their artwork displayed forever on the mural, on the wall.
Okay. I mean, I'm with you on that, but
Because Well, its recognition is big, you
Mhm.
know, of course it'll be, you know, as they're doing that project. I mean, I came out here several times when they were doing that Sadie's one, these kids were excited about that.
Oh, I think that.
Yeah, I mean, they were just excited, and you came out and you watched it, and they'll do a great job at covering with the newspaper as, you
So,
know,
so when they did the mural, did Sadie pay for that? Who paid for that?
I don't know who paid for it, do you know?
That's, you know.
I don't know who
I could
paid
ask
for it, but it was
Sadie.
done through the arts, department, right?
Mark, that's what they're speaking of. So Tim, we talking about Markov all the time, he's over the arts and, the creative arts. So I don't know if the school did it in conjunction with
Right.
with Sadie's, or they got, the school did it.
But they can give us a rough idea of what the materials cost, and that's what we're trying to figure out, right?
You might have to talk about, I don't know, I think kids,
So who's the person we need to contact to actually?
just get Tim next,
We'll
Markov.
get Tim on that.
Actually, they
Right,
talk
so
to
Tim
the
doesn't
school.
even know he has a job. yet.
But I was just saying, we need to definitely make sure we have the money, budgeted for that. Cause that's a lot.
But it's totally different from doing it outside and inside.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
That's why I got
I
excited.
was
when
looking at the
they said,
brushes and.
when they said inside, I'm thinking, we don't have to.
They might have
maintain
had supplies, so you
that.
probably ask what, but again, I would ask Tim to ask who funded it, and you can go from there, because Markov probably had flyer, they probably got some art supplies themselves for the schools.
I don't know who Markov is. I'm supposed to know, is that a name of a company?
No, he's the director over the arts and applied sciences, whatever you want to say, for the school system.
And that's his last name?
Yeah.
I think. I didn't know if it was like a name of a company.
No,
Markov is one of
he's-
those stuff.
He was a principal in terms of the art, like music and art.
Is it Markov or Markoch?
He's one of them, Markov,
Okay, I'm gonna read
You
a
know
couple
our
names.
I'm not sure which it is, so.
All right,
But in
nonetheless, we're
in
gonna have to
earlier
get,
minutes, it was
Tim to-
Markoch.
all right, Tim to try to inquire on how much the materials cost, and at least we would have the materials. And then we could give a guess towards what we would need for McGregor Hall. And then the rest would be on paraphernalia.
The giveaways and all.
Okay, so then we just have three, for budget. Tentative amounts, because his email makes it look like we could just give it our best guess.
Yeah.
And so now, like I said, I have 2 copies of that now.
And a lot of that is, I mean, we're not even,
Well, we don't have travel, salary.
Yeah, we don't have
wages,
a lot of that at
supplies,
all.
equipment,
They don't have any.
no contracts yet. We don't know about McGregor. We don't have any of that. So basically, we have number 3 and number 5. Sections 3 and section 5 are the only 2 we're gonna fill out.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 0 costs in 2025.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna roll in 26.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we just have to figure that out. Hopefully we get something from McGregor Hall. We're gonna have to reach out. Hey, do you want me to reach out or do you wanna reach out?
to,
Hooper? You guy's name? Hopper?
Hopper.
Hooper? What's his name?
Yeah, Mark Hopper.
I was close.
Yeah.
Come on, that's
Yeah.
like Mark Top.
I'll email him.
And see, yeah, we got to have a tentative date for the board meeting. Or we're just gonna wing
Yeah.
it. What would you guys rather do? Would you rather just wing the amount?
Yeah. I would say, yeah, at the next meeting plan, just kind of come in with your best guess.
On
Try to
the
get some type of
three
estimate.
columns?
Yeah, on the 3 columns, and then go ahead and get that done so we can submit it, so we can go
So
ahead
then
and
we
get
won't
those
bother
funds.
Mr. Harper.
Yeah, and then if Mr. Hopper comes back with, we just need to leave a
Okay,
buffer.
all right.
Yeah, leave a buffer so that we could, just in case.
So you're gonna send out the paraphernalia list so we can figure out the pricing. Now, this is a third-party company they recommend or one they've actually used?
This is the one that they use for their materials. So everything, the little flag that you had, that's who did it. The American 250
Did
flag.
you ask them about having their display actually, how you go and schedule their support?
No, yeah, I reached out to them and said what we need to do. They basically
didn't
said
answer
they're
you
booked
on
out. Yeah, well, yeah.
They are
said-
booked out
yeah,
365 days.
They said they're booked out for most of the major events. I can
Right, I
ask
know
them.
you said that last.
Yeah, so if they need, I guess we need to know what in particular we want them at, and then I can ask about particular dates.
Okay.
So I
Find
guess
out what date is open in July or the end of June, or
I could ask about that March 17th date, since we know that's going to be the date for that's only available for Vance
Yeah.
Travel.
Yeah, that's the only one available.
Yeah.
There's, every other date's a conflict, or is it? You can find out if they're available at all on the 17th. It's free of charge, they show up, and they bring paraphernalia.
Yeah.
Hey, on your book deal in the libraries, are you thinking about doing one of those plexiglass things where the book is permanently within it, type thing? Is that, you got an idea?
It's going to exactly match one that's already there.
I took my husband around the library the other day, he's never been in there before.
period.
I took him up there. He doesn't read a lot of books.
What are we on again?
We are reading retractable banners. We already just discussed the branding and giveaways, because
We're at
we gotta wait
communications.
for you.
You're at communications and public outreach.
Okay.
So that's what the stand looks like in the loose leaf book. They're laminated, so there's no need for a cover of it, because people have to be able to
Yeah,
flip.
exactly, I've seen them in museums. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
We would do something like that. Yeah. That's gonna look nice. So we already know it's March 17th.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all we can talk about on the 7th. We just discussed the budget. Oh, you said communications, we're all the way at 10?
Yep.
All right, moving on.
Yeah,
He's like, I got a dinner date.
Oh, no. Hey, listen, I'm not rushing y'all, but no,
No,
we're talking
no,
about.
There is a rush.
Squirrels get me every time. So it's March 17th, right? for
Yep.
the
Mm-hmm.
Concert.
We'll just have to find out associated costs with that.
What day is the, celebration for Juneteenth?
You do the whole month, right?
I know, but there's a.
No,
I'm just trying to plug in,
19th.
I know. But there's,
no, that, we are doing the Juneteenth event on the 13th.
the 13th,
Father's Day weekend is the following weekend.
the 13th.
Now, I guess just for a point of reference, March 17th, next year, that time's St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, jeez, that's why it's open, right?
So just in case, we're going
All right,
to a Tuesday.
it's a
That's
Tuesday,
a Tuesday.
and it's St. Patrick's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day.
I'm Irish, I'll be there.
So I just,
And the American Irish are gonna come
there
together.
you go. That's what I was about to say. How we look that into America 250.
What?
250 years of, yes,
Yeah,
it's Irish.
250 years of that.
Yeah.
Wow, let's roll. I'm good.
St. Patrick's Day is a Tuesday.
And that is going to be, do you have details on that 13th? Or like where,
Oh, it's gonna be the courthouse.
at the courthouse? Okay.
We do it on the courthouse all the time, so we block it out, it's probably.
Okay,
So because we're combining events, we don't have all the events, so it's probably gonna be, we gotta decide. Usually we do 10, we usually do 11 till 4 or 5 and be done. But now we are probably gonna start it later and go straight into the, cause 4 o'clock we shut down Fox Pond Park for fireworks.
On June 13th?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do fireworks, so we're gonna do fireworks. You know?
Okay. And then what was the date that, Mr. Wright is going to try to have the dedication for the memorial?
The date he wants to do it, July 4th.
It is July 4th as well? Okay.
That all depends on how soon he gets his funding.
Mm-hmm.
That's
This is for the
his-
monument, right?
Yeah.
Which hasn't been built or anything yet.
No.
Right.
Is there anything else celebratory wise that we know of that is going on?
This is probably gonna be in July. Like I said, me and Wakia making with cooperative extension. It's something else. What's the other title? But we're working on farming, doing the American 250. Working on a program for that.
Also in July?
We'll probably do that in July. We are recreation stuff, and I have another program. We haven't decided what it's gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna do a youth 250 coloring cost, what's that, or informational thing. We haven't decided yet, but we're gonna have a couple events on the site.
Okay.
So at ACOT, might have a couple things at Ian Johnson Gym
Okay.
and at City Hall, but we're gonna have,
You don't have dates or anything like that?
no, we haven't decided yet.
So just, because I want to see some other stuff going on in different months as well too, you know? I know July 4th is the
Oh,
month.
if you want to, we can just plan to do one event per month. Juneteenth is gonna be our major event. I know we have February, we have the African American Queers, where they're concentrating on some things. I'm working with Andre on coming and doing the 2 hours with the local historian, working with him, trying to make sure it's not a conflict of interest. But I don't know how we can't pay a person that, you know what I'm saying, which all work for dollars in your field because you're family. I don't know, but I'm working with the finance director on how to do that because he got books here about certain things about it. So,
Mhm.
but I'll probably get him to do that in March or April. So I have to get myself to do, me and myself will plan one event around American 250. How
I
far
want
we go.
what do y'all think about talking with Hartwell and seeing what he may have planned, like at the American Legion for Veterans Day?
I mean, that's probably need to be separate for me because like I said, like I can't finish this.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm just trying to find out what's going on where we can all have on our calendar
Yeah,
of things that are going on.
I can make it easy. What day, so I can make it mine, so I can say, we are planning some of the second, third,
Right.
second week of the week. Some things we'd like to have on the weekend, so
Mhm.
everybody can come. But if I do it during the week, it's gonna be in the evening.
I'm just gonna contact Hartwell and ask him what he may have planned for Veterans Day, the next year. Is that okay?
It's like I said, I can just sit there and have my staff plan that too, but
Mhm.
it have to be on the weekend unless we do an evening event. or we partner with the school to come in, you know? So, and the reason why I say that, during the daytime, you only get seniors and homeschool kids. And on weekends, you get a good population of everybody,
Mhm.
attending to events. So I'll probably do a small event in the evening, see who come, and a big event, the same week, get it knocked out, some type of event. Mommy and me events, we have a lot of kids come out and draw. We, publicize their coloring. We have a lot of storytelling about 250. We'll find a book and, a small short story about it and do something.
Yeah, I would like to have that to be able to promote it all. There's like a calendar of something we can put out there, put it in people's face all the time, so they see it. Social media.
Yeah, because you can make the flyer, right?
Flyer.
One component of it. I think.
Sure he can make it.
No, never mind. I can give myself. I can do this to make it. But once we compile all the events together, I get Ruth to make the flyer for us. She does all our marketing, so it's
Yeah,
nothing for her to make the flyer once we got the date.
because that's what, I mean, people see, and also if we can get people to make a video of any kind of celebration that's getting ready to come up. Because I believe people listen to those when they're scrolling on social media. The videos go a long ways. You know, not just a post. I mean, they do. People watch. You gotta get it out there. That's what we're working on and what we're working on together. So you're gonna do a video, right?
I'm not sure I do videos. I do
No, we
research.
might have to talk you into that about how important your research is going to be.
And that might be one of those things. That's, but you know what? That's an activity that Jeff, you said. We can do know your. So we got this series called Know Your Rights. We can put you on American 250 where you just talk about the history here.
Exactly.
That could be one of our events. So that's my event.
Name it. Which month you wanna do that?
Is that
What month is best for you?
I don't do videos. I don't like doing videos.
No, not a video. I'm talking about it's an interview.
Oh, okay.
Like an
It's an
interview.
interview.
It's just a
You-
talk.
matter of fact,
You will
you
have the
give us the
questions ahead of time.
You give us the questions and we just ask your questions to you.
Yes,
That's
you
what
would
we
do
do.
that,
You're a
wouldn't you?
wealth of information.
I mean, yes, I think that's a great idea.
I do.
What month is best for you?
Let me think about it.
Well, that's big that you got that.
I'm gonna get a date down before he leaves. Okay. I think that's a great idea. You got that in the minutes,
Yeah,
right?
know your rights, interview. I wrote it down.
I request it to be transcribed.
I like
Full
that
transcription.
though. I mean, a big, just,
Because people can watch
Questions
it
and answers.
anytime they hear something about it, when somebody share it, you know, I do have to say, like, you won't believe that William Parker had the most viewed Know Your Rights. Yeah, next to the mayor's interview. But William, they didn't, a lot of people said they did not know what the animal shelter gave out and did.
right. Well, some of the things that is second nature to you, because you're such a historian, people don't know. I don't know those things, but listening to the question and answers of things of, did you know about Vance
Who was
County?
the gentleman that came?
think
Without
that's-
me having a look, I mean, you recited off of like 4 or 5 different historical important, and then he goes and says that, well, that's important to you, but not everybody else. But I'm sure there are lots of people
Mm-hmm,
that is important.
mm-hmm,
Someone got the vote.
Yeah, I
mm-hmm.
couldn't remember his name, thank you. Time's flying, that was like 4 weeks
History.
ago he was here. His name is Cheatham, is that the one gentleman that you were talking about, last name?
Henry Plummer Cheatham.
Cheatham, his lawyer was John Penn. His lawyer was John Penn.
Those dates won't work.
Huh?
I don't think those dates will work.
His,
Henry Plummer.
his estate, when he passed, when,
No,
I have John Penn
Yeah.
with
But
Cheatham.
John Penn would have died by like 1830, and Henry Plummer Cheatham doesn't even get started till after
There's
1857.
another Cheatham in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Revolutionary War
Oh,
that
definitely.
John Penn was the
Okay.
lawyer from, and he was a
We
tavern
need
owner.
to do it
It's a
prior
different-
to July.
Oh, well, that
It's a
guy's,
different-
that guy's story
Prior
is,
to July.
Okay.
have you looked into that guy's story?
No,
He's fantastic,
We
man.
do most hours on Monday.
He is really
the
good.
Cheatham family goes way back.
Oh, way back. I had studied the Revolutionary.
I think we were booked up
I never
to,
heard you say the
Valentine's
specific
Day.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to go,
we're done anyway, right?
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
think we're good.
Yeah,
but I
Okay.
definitely set a meeting up with Christie and street maintenance about exactly where we got everything at. Look at the map, they probably got a much broader map than what, Pam gave us. And see which map, cause they gotta know what poles we own and
it's
we
gotta be
don't.
whether it's a metal pole or
Has to
wood
be a
pole.
metal pole.
Has been for those brackets. And the map said, oh, we buy two different things and it's,
And that's what we do, we don't wanna do that.
Okay, then we are adjourned.
Okay.
I can see all that.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody.
See you later.
All right, see you later.